Somali Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre has traveled to Sharm el-Sheikh of Egypt to participate in the African Development Bank Summit. The summit, under the theme of mobilizing private sector financing for climate and green growth in Africa, kicked off on Monday and will run for 5 days. The bank group's annual meeting will allow the bank's boards of governors, African leaders, and development partners to explore practical ways of mobilizing private sector financing for climate and green growth in Africa, in line with the theme of this year's meeting. The African Development Bank is spearheading climate adaptation efforts across the continent and has devoted 63% of its climate finance, the highest among all multilateral development banks. The bank's new climate action window will support millions of farmers, enabling them to access climate-resistant seeds. The institution has also launched the Desert to Power initiative to develop 10,000 megawatts of solar power to benefit nearly 250 million people across the Sahel. The bank and the Global Center for Adaptation have launched the African Adaptation Acceleration Program to mobilize $25 billion to support Africa's adaptation to climate change. It has also established the Alliance for Green Infrastructure in partnership with other institutions to mobilize $10 billion in private investment for green infrastructure in Africa.